Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was...
Down at the
running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, no!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Or did he find a hole in the defense?
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Dialing up a second down pass play. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover and give up the yardage. It'll be first down. Got it behind the line. It's Douglas. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires into traffic, picked off. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Judkins. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Howard. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest. And you can tell, just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Judkins. He's it's been a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sideline, it's Smith. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ibuka.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Complete to the right. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. They keep attacking through the air. Keeps looking downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Looking for a deep man. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Looking for room. It's Holmes. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the left side. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Howard. Firing to the right, complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Yeah, it's out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And, David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you think you've dialed up the blitz and you think you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you can to try to pressure the QB, and you're bringing extra guys, but sometimes that comes at a sacrifice, and you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took advantage of it, didn't get flustered. That was the biggest thing. Like most QBs, sometimes when that blitz comes, they'll get flustered really quickly and make a bad decision. He stayed calm, made the right read, made the right decision.
Looking to throw on second down. Quarterback extends the play. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. He lofts one down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pressure coming. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Intercepted. Bringing it back. The 40. Past the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Seminole. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Quarterback checking off. Back to pass, it's Howard. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it down first and goal.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Howard. It's complete on the right side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
35. Florida State, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab. It's Lucas. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Noles want to crank the tempo. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on this play. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Offense getting set for first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Croman Hope. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Noles! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, 1 point on the board, just like that. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down, no harm.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air, it's Croman Hope. They're working that left side. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ibuka. And he's running in the open. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter.
28.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Trying to get to him. Moving away from pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Pulled down at the 18.